Hey guys, this is the Diesel, walking you through my next Pokemon Platinum video. This was a rematch against PirateKingVictor, and he used an entire UU team. It's his new team, and I used my NU team. So I laid off with my Babarrel. It's a cursed Babarrel, and he goes for the fake out with his Ambipom, because that's whatever Ambipom does. But yeah, so then he turns out, and I go for the curse here. I'm not really sure, but yeah, he was gonna switch into a ghost, and I only have quick attack really on this thing, so my Babarrel's kind of dead. But he predicts me to switch out, so he goes for the sub. But I just stay in because this thing really is not really gonna help me at any point later on in the match. So yeah, I just stay in, and I believe he Hidden Power Fightings me. Yeah, he Hidden Power Fightings me, because most of his Maggies are just sub, Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power Fighting. But yeah, so my Babarrel dies, so I'm out for a good start. But I send out my Denzel, which is not Diesel, and I go for Agility, because no one ever sees Agility on a Dunsparce, and I just love Dunsparce and messing with him, which is awesome. So I go for the Bite, and he goes to Hidden Power Fighting, and I thought this was gonna destroy me, but just to show you how Diesel Dunsparce is, he takes it, which is awesome. I love Dunsparce. So I go for the Bite, and does it kill? No, it doesn't kill him. Brings him down to red health, but he gets the flinch because Serene Hacks is great. But yeah, so I go for the Bite, figuring he would stay in, use the Death Fodder to get a safe switch, but he switches into his Quagsire. So I just speed this part up because it's basically just a little stall war of cursing and bite and curse and bite and curse and bite. So after a while I just get annoyed and switch out. And I go into Count Quackula because I figure the only way I'm going to take this thing down is if I Toxic it and stall it out. So yeah, I believe I go for the Toxic. Yeah, I go for the Toxic. And I'm like, awesome, now I can just stall this thing out, because I'm defensively bulky, and yeah. So, he goes for the Earthquake. It does about half. So, I just go for the Recover on this turn coming up, as he gets hurt by the poison. Yeah. So, I recover up back to full health, and he just goes for the Earthquake again. And, this does less damage than last time, which is cool, because after Leftovers Recovery I'm back in the green health. So the poison is going to start taking a toll on him as I keep recovering, and I think at this point he realized that his Earthquakes aren't going to kill me, so he has to keep cursing his way up. So yeah, the Shining's on in the background. I'm watching The Shining right now. Pretty crazy. But yeah, so I go for the Ice Beam, and this freaking thing packs Rest, and that is a great prediction from him, or just, you know, a really good move set. And totally, yeah, I hate Quagsire. But he switches out, and I go into my Jinx and go for sub, and he switches back into Miss Maggie's, and just goes straight for the Shadow Ball to eliminate my sub, as I go straight for the Ice Beam. And yeah, and I kill off the Miss Maggie's, which is cool, because that thing, I really don't need it thrown around Shadow Balls and Hidden Power Fightings, because I actually realize this team's got a massive weakness to fighting. I think 5 out of the 6 are weak to fighting, which is bad. Probably should work on that. So he goes into Ambipom and goes to the Fake Out, and I didn't want to over-predict here. I thought he might switch, but I just went for the T-Wave anyway, because I just want to slow that thing down. So all it really has is Fake Out. So I get the T-Wave off, which is awesome. So now his Ambipom is basically useless, and he goes into Shazam, his Alakazam, which definitely should not be UU. Definitely should not. I don't know what Smog I'm thinking, but whatever. So I switch into Hitmonchan, and he goes to the Focus Blast and misses, and then he switches out into Quagsire as I go for the Ice Punch. So the Ice Punch barely does anything, which sucks. So I'm not gonna start bulking up because I know he has Curse, And so I'm just gonna try and go for a specially, going from the special side. So I go for sub, and he wakes up first turn and goes for earthquake, which really sucks, but whatever. So I think I just go straight for the ice beam here, and I love this Jink because it's so prone to getting like crits all the time. So I go for ice beam, and his health draining. I'm like, awesome, crit and the freeze. That never happens, but it did in this video, and you guys all just saw it. So you know, give yourself a round of applause. So I go for sub. And I figured, hey, you know, he's gonna be frozen. Nope, thaws out first turn, earthquakes me. So I was like, alright, I just really want that Quagsire dead. So I go for the ice beam, I believe, coming up after the leftovers recovery. Nope, he switches out. Yeah, and I do go for the ice beam, but it does absolutely nothing to Feraligatr. So I should have probably predicted that, but whatever. So I go for the sub, just seeing what he's gonna do. Maybe if he's scarfed or something, or which, I don't know what I was thinking really, because you know they're usually swords dancers or dragon dancers. But yeah. So he goes for the earthquake, and he's faster than me now, so I can't calm mine to keep subbing. So I just go for the focus blast and miss, of course, which sucks. But ice beam really wouldn't have done that much either. I could hope for another freeze, but whatever. I already got too much hacks, so I'm not gonna go for that. So I just leave Jinx in, because I don't really have a safe switch in to the powerhouse right now. So Jinx was basically death fodder, and I go into Count Quackula, and he switches out. I didn't think he was gonna switch out. I thought he might have stayed in, but he switches back out into Ambipom and predicts my T-Wave, which was good. But now I can just ice beam this Ambipom to death. Well, I don't think it kills it, but it breaks down really low, and I can just keep recovering off the damage, as his life orb will eventually kill him. So I believe I go for recover this time? He goes for earthquake, and at the time I was thinking this Hitmonlee's choice scarfed, because you know what Hitmonlee isn't, either scarfed or banded. But I saw the attack really didn't do that much, so I didn't think it was banded. Then again, I am completely defensive bulky. So he goes for another earthquake, which led me to think that he was scarfed. So I was like, oh, I'll just stay in. I can take these earthquakes, toxic, and stall him out. So he goes for another earthquake, maybe predicting a switch, I don't know. But I thought he locked himself in the earthquake and not close combat, so I wasn't really fearing it. So yeah, I don't go for the toxic, I just go straight for the ice beam. I was predicting a switch, because, you know, he locked himself in the earthquake, like I said, and I figured he'd try to switch out and switch back in, and go for the close combat. But he gets a crit with that last earthquake, and really sucks. So I figured at 85 health I might be able to take one more. So I just stay in, and nope, I do not take it. And Count Quackula dies, which sucks. But I go into Denzel, and I go for agility, out-predict him there, and I just speed this part up because it's just me out-predicting him. And I survive at 7 health, which is awesome. Activate my Lychee Berry and go for Bite. And he activates his Salac Berry, and I just go for Endure. And I basically try to stall out his Sucker Punch with Endure. Probably should have went for agility at one point, but I just Endure a lot, and Endure. And just wait for his Sucker Punch to get done with, and then I just go for the Bite. Which is good. He goes into Ambipom and I Endure, but he gets paralyzed anyway, so whatever, I just go for Bite. And I bite the Quagsire, and it flinches, which is awesome. Get some hacks with awesome Dunsparce. He goes into Feraligatr, and I just Endure, but he goes to Dragon Dance and totally out-predicted me there, which is good. What sucked for me, it was good for him. Bite, I get the flinch, Bite, and I get the flinch, and then I'll Bite, and I'll get the flinch, and then I'll Bite, and not get the flinch, which sucked, but whatever. Earthquake completely obliterates me, and now I'm down to my last, oh no, not my last Pokemon yet. It's gonna be anyway, because Hitmonchan, I don't even know, this Hitmonchan never does anything, but whatever. So I go into Kong, my last one, and I go for Endure as he goes to the waterfall. I was just hoping he didn't go for another Dragon Dance, because if he did I would have been screwed. But I'm down to 1 health, Salac Berry, Flail, and I just love this Vigoroth. I just recently made him. A good friend actually gave him to me, Landmaster, If you go check out his channel. But good game. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you later.